Hey, give me a cold one.
Hey, Tang, take a cold one.
Welcome back to Gaming Dads. Hope y'all like that new intro. My son certainly had fun with that. I really liked it. Shout out to our artist who just got our first animated logo. It's pretty baller. Obviously, you just saw it. I really like it. Today, we're going to be starting a class guide series for Gaming Dads. So, I'm going to do some. Saf's going to do some. Pretty Boy's going to do some. These are going to be like solo videos. We're going to cover certain, tidbits. Trying to cover most of the class and all that good stuff. Get you out some good content. So, people who don't know everything like we think we do when we really don't. But you know how that is. So, first up, we're starting with the Demon Hunter, baby. Here's my Demon Hunter. You can see I got some old school transmog. That's some Legos from Legion. And this is a set from last expansion. So it's pretty chill. Let's log in and get into it. So I'm going to go over Havoc first, and then I'm going to cover Vengeance. I've extensively played both specs now for 2 expansions. I played Havoc for 3. I've been Havoc since the day they let us be Havoc. I love Demon Hunters to death, even when they suck. I'm struggling with them for a while. Unfortunately, they're just not that good, but we will get some love soon, I'm sure. That sounds kind of crazy loud. Let me get that turned down. Alright. So here you go. You can see my epic Demon Hunter transmog. See, I'm rocking 220. We got, crits up there. Haste is actually pretty good. We're going to go over stats here shortly. To open it up with, I'm going to go over first, of course, what you want, which is going to be your talents. So my current build is great with a Dark Glare Medallion, okay? And I like going that. I like going Fellblade, Demon Blade, Glaive Tempest, Netherwalk, First Blood, Master of the Glaive, and Demonic. Now, this build is slightly different than a lot of people recommend. But I've found I do really well at this build. If it's multi-target at all or AoE, this is the build I go. If I'm not going to go multi-target, if it's literally one dude the whole time, and I mean like take generals, it's multi-target. The only one that really isn't is like Sludgefish, Shrekwing. The Horseman's a great fight for this build. But let's say you're doing Hunger and Destroyer, or Shrekwing, etc. I'm gonna go with Blind Fury, Insatiable Hunger, Unbound Chaos. Of course, for raiding, you always stick with Netherwalk, Cycle of Hatred, Master of the Glaive, and Demonic. Now, I love Master of the Glaive. A lot of people don't ever put Master of the Glaive in there, but I love it. It's a great range filler. Like when you're ping ponging around or you're bouncing all over the place. While you're running back in and you're out of movement speed, you can be throwing it. Or in Mythic Pluses, it's great for hitting all the ads and slowing them down. I just feel it's way better than Fell Eruption. It is one less interrupt, but you've already got Disrupt and Arcane Torrent. I mean, you really shouldn't be doing much more than that. Now, I will say right now, the recommended build they're saying on Wowhead, okay, is Blind Fury, Insatiable Hunger, Glaive Tempest, Netherwalk, Cycle of Hatred, Master of Glaives, and Demonic. So I may actually try that out because it's basically it'd be an interesting build. I'd probably run my chest Lego with that build. So that's just food for thought. Now for your Covenant, for your Havoc, for raiding, if that's what your number one concern, you will definitely be going Night Fae. We have an amazing ability that I love called the Hunt, and it is just uber. It's awesome. If you don't want to go the fairies, or you really just want to do Mythic Plus, then you're going to want to go do Kyrian and get the Elysian Decree. Okay, and with that ability, it really helps your AOE even more. So you get uncapped AOE in Mythic Pluses as a Demon Hunter. Add in the Dark Moon Glare or the neck that I've just got, dude. It's freaking GG, dude. The stats have been updated. They're now saying it's crit then haste. For most of the expansion, it has been haste and then crit. But when I do my sim talents, crit and verse have been super close, like 1.25, 1.35, stuff like that. So I would recommend maybe personally doing a little simming of your own when you get a little better gear. Once you start getting around 210 item level, I would start simming pieces, because item level definitely doesn't mean it's better. Your BIS Mythic Plus weapons are the Penitent Edge for Mythic Plus. I got very lucky. I got 2 of those. It did take me like last month I got them. I mean, I've been playing hard all expansion. So that's pretty crazy. Your consumables, your biggest thing is going to be your Potion of Phantom Fire. That really helps your burst. And then for food, we actually want... See how broke I am. For food, we actually want... You want to go with the Tenebron's Crown Roast Aspic or the Feast. The Feast give you the same haste buff. So, the Glutinous Hedonism. Alright. So that pretty much covers it up for Havoc. If as far as the conduits and stuff, go ahead. I kind of just do what you feel is best. It's really kind of what you have leveled up, but anyways, moving on to Havoc. Let's go ahead and change, or Vengeance, sorry. Alright, so for Vengeance, I have been running the Stone Legion Heraldry, and I run this Armor Trinket for 207. But that's just because tanking is my backup. Obviously, you want better tanking trinkets and whatnot. I don't have the Vengeance Lego, but the best Vengeance Lego is Fiery Soul. Once you have that maxed out, I recommend you go with a Dark Glare boon. And then you can start, once you get, by the time you get that second legendary, you should be geared, and you can start worrying less about staying alive and dumping it. As you can see, I'm currently rocking 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. It's obviously not the best spec. I'm going to go ahead and switch now. The new build everyone's rocking is 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1. And that's the Spirit Bomb build. That's generally the best Vengeance build. And you really rape some face with that build. I would stick with that. If you're going to be focusing Mythic Plus, you'll go Kyrian. If you're going to be focusing raiding, you will go Night Fae. Same abilities, same type of thing. More AoE, unlimited, or single target beast mode with some cleave. The stats are the same. It's crit, then haste, and verse. So, I mean, a lot of this is extremely the same. Tanking on a Demon Hunter is quite fun. I do it more than I would like. I'm not a big fan of tanking. But even if you're a Havoc, just having the ability to tank as a backup will really help. And if you ever really get tired of pugging, you just swap over to Vengeance and you will instantly get an invite. The class Discord I recommend is called the Fellhammer. If you just Google it or look online, you should be able to get into it. I couldn't get an invite to pass out, but I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of free ones out there. It's called the Fellhammer. I wouldn't say it's the greatest Discord. It is usually pretty up to date, and there's always people on there. Most of those people aren't going to help you. They're going to troll or give you drama, but every once in a while you'll find someone who's helpful. And then whenever there's a beta or the stuff's coming out, they usually have some really early mock-ups of good builds. So All right, well, there you have it, guys. That is my Demon Hunter class guide. I hope you found it, entertaining, enjoyable, informative most of all. If you have any more questions or whatnot, leave them in the comments. As always, please like, sub, and that's gonna do it. Gaming Dads out.